Zero. Thank you. Welcome everyone to 343 Labs. So, who has been here to 343 Labs before? Hands up. Okay, only one person, two people. So the rest is the first time. Who has been here? His first time here? The rest? Okay, good. Do you guys know what Chop Shop is? No? Okay, well, Chop Shop is our monthly sample challenge. We invite a guest artist to send their music, and then we put it out for our community to do remixes, and then we look at it, we listen to it, and Dane, who is one of our instructors and also an amazing artist and producer, kind of leads it monthly. Last one we did it at the SoundCloud offices. Partner with them, and we had like a kind of like a party there, and now we're back here at 343. So before we go into Chop Shop and I bring Dane in, 343 Labs is a music production school. So we do different kinds of music production and DJ classes, from shorter 2-day workshops to 1-year programs. So we have people that come here from everywhere in the world and spend a whole year here making music, from beginner to finishing, releasing music in labels, meeting industry leaders, and starting a career in music potentially. So that's what we do here. We have a few courses starting in the next few weeks. We actually have a DJ Immersive. If anyone is interested in learning how to DJ, Dane, you're teaching that one, right? Next week, yeah. So we have a DJ Immersive that meets 4 times per week for 4 weeks. So if you want to get into DJing quickly, that's our most intensive DJ program. And then we have a bunch of basically all of our other courses that start for Q2. So towards the end of March, April, we have a lot of courses starting. So if you're interested in it, send us an email. I'll follow up after the event tomorrow with my email. You can always reach out and ask any questions. And then the last thing I wanted to say is we also have some amazing summer programs where for 4 weeks, people come to the school, they get a mentor, they're here 6 hours per day, really developing their production skills and getting deep into music production. So if you wanted to spend the summer really developing the craft of music production, this is the place. But other than that, what we do here is every Wednesday we have an open event for the community. So today we have Chop Shop, but some other days we have master classes. Some other days we host the official Ableton user group for new. Yeah, depending on the day, we just teach different parts of music production. Yeah, so we would dig into different things. Sometimes it would be someone sharing a track. Sometimes it would be a guest speaker. Yeah, so sometimes we just start a track from scratch. So we do that every Wednesday. We have an open event here. So Dane, if you want to come through. So welcome, Dane, aka Great Dane. Thank you.
Yeah. So this Chop Shop event is like a remix party thing. I think we've also kind of started turning it into a little bit more of a masterclass. So this will be kind of a masterclass as well. Basically, we're going to ask our special guest, Owen, to kind of go through the project of the song that he... Does this work? Go through the project of the song that he... This is a better mic. We're going to ask Owen to kind of start the night off with... Basically, what we did was I asked Owen, one of my producer friends here, to give us the samples or the stems, like the individual samples from one of his songs to the 343 community. And basically we sent that out about a month ago. And tonight we're going to go through all the remixes and just kind of like judge them, pick like a first place, second place, third place. Some of the people that submitted are here. Who submitted a remix that's here? Let's go. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming. And then we're also live streaming this. So there's people watching on YouTube who submitted remixes as well. And but yeah, we kind of decided like a while ago that we wanted to start off these Chop Shop events with like a production demo, because Owen is a very talented producer with like a completely different background than me, completely different like life story of how he became a producer. And I always think it's interesting to kind of check out how these people are making beats, because every single person does it differently. So yeah, I think we'll turn it over to Owen, and we'll start by kind of going through the project of the song that everybody remixed. And hopefully if you came and you thought maybe you were in a masterclass setting, this will be the masterclass part of that. And then after that, we're going to hear like 15 remixes of that song. So yeah, take it away, Owen.
Thank you so much, Dane. So just a little about me as a producer and engineer. I'm a studio engineer by trade. So I work at a studio full time. I do production and engineering for clientele for music, voiceover, a wide variety of stuff, and I work with bands, individual artists, kind of whatever I can take. And so I've been doing that for about 4 years now, and it's my full-time gig. It's my passion. The song that we remixed today is my personal track, Uno. I've been working on this project for about 6 months, since the summer pretty much. I started it, and a lot of the project started as just a group of beats that I had made that I was like, these are better than the collection of beats, like my past beats, I would say. It's just like, it was a step above. I was like, oh, let me correlate these and put these together. And like, I never felt like I was the most strong vocalist. Like that was never my strongest suit in music, but I felt like I would rather compromise on, even though they're not perfect, I would rather have my vocals than like a sample, or working with artists sometimes can be such a hard thing to navigate that I'd rather just put it on myself. Like, okay, I'm gonna compromise, but that compromise is all me. So this track I made.
But these are your vocals, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
they sound really good. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'll play the song just so you guys can hear it.
Sick of her, I tell her, baby, never. What would I have to do to show you this will last forever? It's gonna last forever. Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try cause no problem, baby, can't wait, just move along. Right here by my side, she said don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try cause no problem, baby, can't wait, just move along. And can we go, now we gonna get out of here, back to reality. She said don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try cause no problem, baby, can't wait, just move along. Right here by my side, she said don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try cause no problem, baby, can't wait, just move along. And can we go, now we gonna get out of here, back to reality.
Very nice, dude.
Thank you. So, so the track, I did this all in one sitting. So I made, other than mixing, I did the whole song in about 3 hours. I made the beat and I did all the vocals. I just did it on a little dynamic in my apartment like this. And I feel like that's when I make my best music. I feel like I've gone to the studio and like I work in the studio, so I make time for myself there. And most of the time, I don't end up with my favorite stuff. But at 3 a.m. in my bedroom, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. So I had a lot of fun making this track, and I think that led this to be one of my better songs. I was actually just having fun by myself more than I was like, I gotta make this for a certain reason, or I gotta make this for the project. This was one of the earlier songs that I had just made for me more than anything else, and I think that's why I get a better reception on that than other songs.
I was gonna open it up to you guys in a sec if you want to think of like a question or whatever. If you want to look at specific things in the project, this will be the part of tonight where we actually look at Ableton. But yeah, I have a couple questions myself. Like, what is it like? You know, basically from what you're saying, it sounds like mostly your job, you're making music for other people. So what was the catalyst to being like, have you always kind of had a secondary career of making your own stuff, or is it like you finally were like, fuck this, like I'm gonna make my own shit? Like
I've been making my own stuff for a while now. I think it was one of those things where it was super passive. It was like, oh, everyone at first it was like everyone left the studio. It was back when I was like an intern, and because a lot of those internships you get paid in free studio time. If I would invite all my artist friends to come cook up for free time whenever I had it. But if they didn't pull up, I was just by myself. And like, when you have enough hours by yourself in the studio, you eventually just start recording yourself. So I went from there, but I probably have a bunch of projects that like I always felt like were just below the par, if that makes any sense. So I just never put any effort into like releasing or publicizing or really actually finishing any of it, because I just felt like it was an unnecessary kind of thing. But once I started working on this stuff, I was like, oh, this is worth.
Because I looked up your Spotify. You have stuff with other people. Is this your first like fully solo track or
solo with vocals? Yeah, this is my first release.
Nice.
Yeah,
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this song came out. So if you guys like it, you can go stream it. I love kind of incorporating people like Owen into the school because they're really doing it, right? Like he's like walking the walk, talking the talk. Like he's one of my few friends that actually is a full-time like engineer. Like that's a pretty cool day job. And then it's really cool to see that like you're kind of making the effort to like put out your own artistic output as well. So
thank you.
Yeah, nice work.
I appreciate
can I ask you guys, like, if anybody has questions about the project or specific production things? Like I said, after we kind of get through the production stuff, we're going to move on to all the remixes. So if anybody's here with specific Ableton questions or whatever, this is the time to ask Owen. I can also ask.
Yeah, if there's no questions, I can just talk about this infinitely too. But I would say like I could just talk about how I started this too. So this production, if you mute the vocals are doing a lot to carry rhythmic and melodic structure. So if I take it out, I could show you. Like we can just go to drop one. Yo, my bad. Cool. So, in this production, I do a lot of sound design and synthesis. So I started with making a bunch of serum patches. So I made the chord patch first. It's just this. It's like a simple. Just mad simple, like blending chords. And then I made the Reese next. I have an automatic Reese generator that I made a few years ago, and I just use it for everything. So
Random Reese rack. I like that.
yeah, it's just like you could just hit this, and here I can show you.
Don't mess it up.
No, I can Command Z. But you just pretty much just make different versions of the Reese.
Can you talk about how you set that up? Because like, to be honest, I've never built something where I hit random.
Oh,
like,
okay. So
is it just randomly moves the things?
yeah, it just so you can change the randomization parameters in an Ableton rack, but I didn't for this. All this is just you set the macros in configure mode, like here,
Right.
through your whatever plugin you want to set the macros on, and then I just like filter cutoff. I did it here, and then you just name them, and then
And then the random just moves the knobs.
Yep.
Okay. I was like, I was thinking it was like so much. Okay, that makes
No,
sense.
it's actually so simple, and that's
Yeah.
why I love it. It's because like if you ever have a plugin, I do this a lot with like reverbs and stuff. Like you're like, oh, I have this reverb that I like, but I use it in a lot of different ways. Rather than like tuning it for each different sound every time, oh, just hit the button 3 times. This one sounds good enough. Keep it moving. A lot of my production stuff is like, how can I make this as fast for me to get the idea from my head out into the world? Especially because I do so much client work. It's their money is my time. So I like there's a creative pressure to finish, and so my workflow is very built around that. Even on my own time, I think feel that pressure internally.
I agree, and like I think a lot of times for me, like I'm not dealing with clients as much, but I'm more dealing with my own kind of like, how long can I do this before I like don't want to do this anymore? Before I'd rather play Fortnite, you know?
Literally.
So it's like the faster I can think of it and get it out, the more I can get done, because that Fortnite clock is ticking, right? It's like in 1 hour I'm gonna be so bored and I'm gonna have to switch this.
I don't
mean,
really have
happens
that
more,
issue.
It happens to me more now because I do this like every day for my like livelihood. But I think when I started production, I would sit there for like 6 hours and I was just like, oh my God, it's so cool. But like over time you like develop, you're getting faster, but you're also getting like more critical, and it's like,
more self-judgmental. Well, I've kind of found that as I've gotten better at creating a professional and personal separation, it's easier for me to actually like, I'll take 2 weeks off, make nothing, and then I'll come home one day and spend 6 hours making something, and it will like, I'll actually have a blast.
Right.
But there was definitely a time like where I was really doing the 12-hour days at the studio, and I was miserable trying to make music. Like it was actually like a teeth-pulling thing, and so I'm very glad that I'm not there right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's one of those things that ebbs and flows creatively. Like no matter how talented or how experienced you are, you're gonna hate doing it at some point or another. And so like getting good at being comfortable at hating it and being like, okay, this is a phase, and I'm gonna keep moving. It's a good thing to do.
Well said. Well said. Any questions from you guys about just maybe general production life stuff or specific Ableton things? He just played it.
Yeah, this is the same. Sure.
Maybe play, yeah.
You want to hear the production or the with the vocals?
Maybe just play like a portion of it and kind of go through and solo each
sure.
group, maybe.
So I got my drums here. Super simple. Like I have everything in racks too. So like this is just a kick I synthesize. Like this is the stock Ableton kick synthesizer. And I got a bunch of snare stuff. It's like there's another random rack. This is for a reverb for snares. I do a lot of transient. I do a lot of like pre-making racks for mixing because I've noticed that like mixing is the least creatively fun part, at least when you're actually trying to get the idea out. I love mixing at the end, but when you're trying to get ideas out, it's not fun. So I try to create as much tools as I can to make it easy for myself to just get everything out. So I have like all these snares. I have them on these racks. So I just change I have like 50 sounds on this, and I can just scroll through and change the snare sound however I want. And so I do that for everything. So I have like drop snares and. Oh yeah.
He was soloing the drums.
This is the same song.
So he's kind of showing each element.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Sorry, boss. One knob. So the main reason that I have it not in the rack situation, because a lot of people do the drum racks, and I used to as well, but what I found is that A, you can't change the note easily, because everything's playing on C or wherever the sample is, and B, I've noticed that because you have them all like on top of each other, I just find it messier. I actually. Yeah, It's very much like sometimes, and like that's the other thing is I brought my Mac Mini here. I invested in like an overly beefy computer so I could kind of build racks like this because I'm very much the type of producer where I like to have my tools and I don't like them not working at all. So I made that investment like, okay, these are just gonna hold, you know. It usually is a natural development where like I'll be in my template and I'll do something probably 3 or 4 times, and then like the 4th time I'm like, okay, let me just actually spend an hour finishing this into a rack, and then I'll just save it and like make a new version of the template right there. So like you know, I really recommend this with you're an engineer or a producer because the template game is so different for both but so important. I think that you should always be iterating on your templates. Like make one, make a change, you try it, make a couple tracks with it, you don't like it, undo it, try something else. Like I think that like your template is your canvas. So if you're always painting in oil on the same piece of paper all the time, you're restricting yourself in a certain way. Even if it's like the best, you know, you have the best template for your workflow, I find like you can change your workflow and the template and it creates a positive routine. Of course, thank you.
And for the people that are like, holy crap, what the hell is he talking about? This is, I would say, you know, this event is kind of like the producer-y event where people are coming because they submitted remixes. So maybe a lot of people in here are like, this is awesome. I love learning this high-level stuff. But if it feels like a little overwhelming, like we have other Wednesday events that are just like, hey, here's how you first start your first thing ever, right? Because I love teaching the basics of Ableton. I do it all day. But just to let you know, like we are just skipping, like this guy's a professional. He's just showing us like his tips and tricks. Let it wash over you, even if you have no idea what he's talking about. Because yeah, this is cool. This is very high level stuff. I just know that sometimes these events are mostly focused on very beginner producers. So keep that in mind, I guess.
I got you.
Like, I guess what's the first thing you started with here?
So
drums?
yeah, I started with that serum patch. So I actually I made this chord. I just did this chord projection on my Ableton Push, and I made this serum patch. This one.
Can you pull this up?
Yeah, the patch. I got you.
Because I really like this, and I want to explain this to like someone as if they've never thought about this. So, pause for a second. So he built like the sound sources right at the top. This is a plugin called Serum. And I think one of the coolest things that like I've recently started to get way more into is this LFO right here. Like this is how it's like moving like that. So it's doing like this in this right here, like it's doing basically it's moving like the volume, I think, right? Volume.
I can show you what it's automating actually. So you see all the knobs that just turned blue when I click this. So this one.
Yeah.
All of these are getting automated by LFO1.
So LFO1, I'm using quotes. I'm trying to explain it as basic as possible. Like I think this is a really important, like cool thing that I've gotten so much more into recently, which is like the way that it's bouncing, like dun 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 dun. It's not just the same every time. It's not dun 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 dun. It's dun 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 dun. It's like it has swagger to it, and it's because of these very specific like.
Yeah, you can see the difference in the two shapes.
It's like not exactly the same. So I think that's like the secret to like becoming a like Super Saiyan producer is, you know, you can learn how to make a basic beat in like one day, but it's the details that's what makes them like, that's how you get really good at production is like you realize how much power you have with like every millisecond of every synth and every drum. So I think I just want to point that out because that's really cool.
I appreciate it. And I think you're right. Like it's something that I kind of take for granted now that I'm at my stage.
You're not used to it's like you're used to just probably having to do shit really fast and people just being like work, you know? But like,
literally.
I just want to be like, yo, like some people are probably like very overwhelmed by what you're saying. Like
so just basic synthesis stuff. So yeah, so Serum has 3 oscillators, which is great. And it also has samplers built in as well, if you're familiar with like, you know, either digital samplers or like an MPC or something like that. So it's a nice combination of sampling and synthesis. And I pretty much use this on everything, whether it's hip hop, R&B, Afro beats. If I'm working on bands, sometimes I'll use the FX unit. Like you can load Serum FX just as itself, and like I'll use that on vocals. I'll use that on guitars. Like I'll use electronic music production tools in genres that you're not supposed to, because I feel like as we get into a more and more digital age, the rules are more and more shady. I think it's like the lines are blurred.
Yeah, for sure. Well, cool. Any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I had some questions about your LFO
Sure.
Did you? I noticed in the vocal sample that there was like slight little dips in the vocal. Did you have that side chain to something like below 100 hertz or something?
That's a great question. I don't think I have the vocals side chained, but here we can solo them and just listen.
Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try to cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try to cause no problem, baby, can we just move along? Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try to cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to...
So I think what you're hearing in that pumping effect is actually the OTT, which is over-the-top compression. It's a certain extreme style of compression that does expand. This gets into too technical. It does expansion and compression at the same time, and so pretty much the quiet moments it's pushing up, and the loud moments it's pushing down, which gets this like very driven sound at the end. And so that pumping is what I think you were hearing.
Yeah, no, that's a technique beyond me, man.
OTT, like even if you don't know how to use it, look up if you have Ableton, just put OTT on stuff and see what happens because it's pretty fun. Like
Yeah.
it just like it's the OTT stands for literally over the top. So it's like a preset that some crazy person at Ableton made, and then dubstep kids figured it out and started putting it on their wubs, and then crazy people like Owen put it on their vocals. So it's like it just makes shit sound crazy basically.
Yeah, it's just like super high frequency compression. But yeah.
Any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, bass is one of those easiest things to get wrong. It's one of the easiest things to just overdo completely. And so I have a preset mixing, this goes back to template. I have a preset way of mixing my mid bass and sub bass, so I separate them. So here's the mid bass. And here's the sub bass. And pretty much all that is I create a duplicate of all my serum patches, and I just literally go through and I I get rid of all the oscillators, all this stuff that was playing up here, and I just run the single sub, and then I keep the most important thing, the reason I'm doing this is to keep the LFO consistent so that we have the same pocket for the bass and the mids and the chords to really get like, when you stack all the melodic elements in the song all having the same pocket, it creates this like very driven and pushed sound, which I liked for this style of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
There was a DJ who came and talked at 343 once named Memba. Have you guys heard of Memba or Benda? Memba, yeah.
I'm not familiar.
And is it Benda? No, Memba, yeah. He's a pretty big DJ, and like I actually wasn't there for the talk, but some of my students told me about the talk, and it was a very simple concept. He just said like the more things that are doing the same thing, the better. So like having your bass do exactly the same thing as the synths, like not like kind of the same thing, but like the exact same thing, like your song just tightens up, right? And I think every year that I produce, that concept seeps in even more. Like I'm like, I think when you first start producing, you think the beat is in charge and you're kind of like, oh, I hope I can make this work. And then like, now I'm been doing it for like 15 years and I'm like, I can make every single part of the song do exactly what I want. So it's like just getting more and more refined of like, if there's three elements that are going like da 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 da, and then like there's a fourth element that's going like da 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 da, those are going to clash and it's not going to sound good. It's going to sound confusing. So make the fourth one do da 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 da, make it do exactly the same thing,
And
unless it's supposed to do something specifically opposite or something, like.
Yeah, I agree. And I think actually that goes to something that I noticed that a lot of young producers and early producers, I should say, do, which is that it's you do something that you feel like isn't
Exactly what you want.
the given choice. Like it's almost too easy to do the same thing on everything, so you try to do something different. But I think that overcomplication leads to you making the wrong decisions. And so building trust in like, oh, this feels almost too easy, that's okay. Like that sometimes the too easy decision is still the right one. Like getting comfortable making that, I think that's a confidence thing. Because like as a novice producer, you're like, I don't know if this is the right thing. You question yourself, so you keep trying and trying. But it could have just been the simple answer.
Yeah, simple is good.
Yeah.
Simple's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you master this here in Ableton, or did you move it over to Pro Tools?
I mastered this in Ableton. I did. This project is the mastering project as well. I didn't even like bounce a different version, which I honestly don't always recommend. Like for all of my client stuff, I do not do it this way. But just because I'm an engineer and because I kept making so many changes to the music, it didn't make sense for me to split up the process because I'd be having to jump back and forth. And actually, that's something I could say is so. The best piece of advice I got while working on this song was my friend. I played the song for my friend Brian, and I'll play it for you. I had a different version of the song. There was literally only one change, but it makes such a big difference, which is I had a different snare on my drop. And so here, I'll play. This is the old snare. Here, this is the beat with the old snare. It's like clappy. It works, but it doesn't hit the same. And I played the song for my friend, and he was like, "Yeah, I like it. It just when the drop came, I wanted it to go harder." So I went back and I found the snare.
That's something that I've also like taught in my classes, which is like getting to like the last step and then still being open to a huge change, like specifically like switching the snare. Like that's probably like what I really am talking about, because you can like build this great song and it's just like, man, what if there was a better snare? Like it would just fix everything, you know? Like,
and I think that it's very easy to get away with the wrong kick because the kick is usually blended in with the bass. It's kind of blended in with other stuff. It's muddied down a little bit. But if you have the wrong snare, like because it's usually the snare is usually taking up so much high end by itself that if it's the wrong frequency, it just doesn't feel right. And it's that simple. It's not like it just feels wrong. And like getting comfortable knowing that, like, oh, this feels wrong. Let's keep moving. Let's figure it out.
It's also like a cheat code, because if you feel like you did a pretty good job and your song's pretty good, it's like it could take it to like greatness just by like one switch, just switching it. And like just try it. Like if you don't, maybe you try something and it's like, no, the first snare was the right one. But if you're too scared to even try it, like that's when you get stuck and you're like, I guess I'll go with like the thing that I wasn't sure of. Like at least see if there's a better option. But yeah.
I also think that bass sounds are like that too. Like it's very easy to get stuck on like the bass influencing the soundscape of the rest of the song. But something I've learned as I get deeper into sound design, it's like there's only so many tones that you're going to get out of low end that sounds actually like good. And so getting comfortable being like, okay, I'm going to move between these known comfortable places. It's a nice place to be at, if that makes any sense.
For sure. Okay, we got time for one or two more questions, and then we got a lot of remixes to get through. We're going to hear a bunch of remixes of that song, which is exciting. And some of you are here. Thank you for coming. I actually made one myself. I might play it for you at the end. But
yeah, I'm excited to hear.
I won't be part of the judging of.
He says that's not fair to everyone else.
Well, yeah, there's prize first, second, third. I think first place gets like some Arturia plugins.
Oh shit! I didn't.
And you get the pride of winning today. But this whole exercise, I always make this little speech. Like, it's not about winning. It's just like you put yourself out there and you actually like attempt. Like for some people, this is their first thing. You know, as a production school, you know, some people are like taking my class as like first time Ableton people, and then they're submitting. So it's like that if you do that, you already won. It doesn't matter if you win the challenge. Like it's a fake. It's a free Arturia plugin. Like it's like $50. Like
if you take the time to remix it, I really really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys are down, we can get into that. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's get to the remixes. Yeah. Cool. Give it up for Owen.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're just gonna start one by one, kind of pulling them over to this screen and playing the song. So the rules were basically it has to be a minute long. If people submit like 4-minute songs, I'm probably going to play about a minute of it because we can't be here for 4 minutes times whatever amount of people. Hold on, sorry. I'm just going to log into this is the first one. I'm going to log into my SoundCloud so we don't get ads. We don't want ads. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, one sec. Also, shout out to SoundCloud. We actually hosted this event at SoundCloud last time at their offices in Manhattan, which was pretty cool. So we got some sway. Chop Shop is popping off. Here's the first. This is our first remix by Migs. Is Migs here? Let's go, Migs.
Good mix. Thank you.
Hey. All right. Let's turn this up. Oh shit. All right, that's about a minute. Let's give it up for Migs, everybody. What? Oh, yeah. yeah. This is cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it up to you to kind of get things started, usually per artist. But I think in general, it feels good, but it doesn't feel like it's related to the song that we provided. Is there like a...
I was going to ask, you took the chords? Is that what you took out of it? Or what did you sample?
So the issue was this got sent to me by my manager last night. However, I just wanted to be in a room full of like-minded people.
Love that.
Regardless, I'm like, fuck it, might as well just show you guys something.
Cool. So it's just a beat. It's just a cool project. Okay.
I was saying, I'm like,
Hey, I still respect that because like you put skin in the game, you know? So
I appreciate it.
also I usually go and like kind of we present the beats in order of like who did first, second, third, fourth. And today I just didn't think about it and I did it backwards. So you're the last submission, which makes sense based on that story. But
Yeah. All right,
But do you have any comments
I like
just
the
based on
I like
the-
the heavy techno kicks. Like it's definitely just like dark, like grimy stuff, which is a vibe. It's like I'm usually spinning stuff like 2 hours before that. Like I'm a little on the more melodic end, but I fuck with that vibe for sure. It's kind of like I can't personally. Techno is hard for me to make. What I've noticed it's very like tiring on my ears long term with the heavy kicks and everything. But dude, I have so much respect for like techno producers who could do it consistently because it's a grind, dude. So I got mad respect for it.
oh yeah.
When I came to the SoundCloud event, I noticed some producers were able to like submit there, and I still like airdrop.
Yeah. Just email me, Dane at 343labs.com. It's just because I want to put it. Okay.
He said
Just
no.
email me so I can put it into the system of like all the other ones, but just Dane at 343labs.com. Okay.
The timing of that. Was
Up
great.
next we got All My Knives. Is All My Knives here? Let's go. All My Knives has contributed to quite a few of these, so thank you for coming.
She asked me if I'm sick of her, I tell her, baby, what would I have to do to show you this will last forever? It's gonna last forever. Right here on my side, she said, don't leave me alone. On the other side, baby,
All right, make some noise for all my Nas, everybody.
That was tough, dude. I like the bit crushy, very like, you know, like almost Toby Foxy kind of like, you know, crushed up sound. And I like how you were trying to blend that with like the big Reese and like, you know, I saw the switch that you were trying to do there. I fuck with that. I really like the chops on the floor when the floor on the floor came. You did the fast ease. I like that. That was my favorite part. Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think you might be able to tone down the choppiness a little bit just for musical cohesion. Like I felt like it was throwing off the rhythm a little bit, but I like the soundscape and like the way that you were playing with the vocals and everything. I really liked.
Yeah, I was using a gate basically to kind of like just pop in and out. There were a couple of spots where I did feel like the rhythm just breaks up a bit too much. So if I were going to work on it more, that would be the main
Yeah.
focus.
I would say maybe like just automate the threshold of the gate so that like it comes down or up in certain points. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
awesome, man.
pretty much exactly what I was going to say. Like, I love so I haven't really heard a song. I think one of the things I always try to talk about in my classes is like the power of like silence. And I think you're tapping into that power, but like, yeah, it's like a delicate balance. Cause it's like, is it glitching or is this in the song? And if you can just like make me know that like it's on purpose, like then we're good.
Yeah.
But that's fire.
Because I thought the Bluetooth was disconnecting for half a second, and I don't want that feeling. But I
Right.
also think that the silence can be awesome. So I think it's a great idea.
All right. One more time for all my
Yeah,
knives.
thank you.
Sorry. Okay. Up next, we got PUBG. Is PUBG in the house?
He's not here. He's actually out of the country right now. This is the homie though. So.
All right. Well, he's going to be, we're recording, so he's still going to hear our feedback someday. Let's fucking go.
Right here by my side, she said don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try cause no problem, baby, can we just move along?
That was dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Shout out to homie James. You killed that.
Yeah, what do you think?
I really like the guitars. I did, and I liked. He was the first one where there was a key switch. Like he brought it down in some moments, which I thought was really cool. And yeah, he took that in a direction which I didn't see, like coming, which I liked. So,
Yeah, that was
that's
cool. I
fire.
thought it was really musical, like how he repurposed like your harmonies with like a different harmony. That was cool.
Yeah, and I also liked his use of like FX. There was a lot of like risers and swishes that added like ambience, which I liked.
Nice work. All right, moving on. We got let's see, is this Alex J? Hell yeah. So Alex was the one, if you guys were here early, we were playing the DJ sets from the SoundCloud event, and she was my opening DJ. She took my class, but she's a very established DJ. So shout out to Alex. I think you're probably not here, but you're at home. Alex, are you here? No, I don't think so. But yeah, she submitted a beat, so let's check it out. BYOB, by the way. Hey, right on the 1 minute mark,
Yeah, that
too.
was cool.
101.
Yeah. Did a lot with the little time.
Yeah. What do you think?
I really like that. I'm not honestly the hugest fan of the kind of acidy techno bass stuff, but I think that she did that well in a way that like it wasn't overdone, and I liked how she took the time. She did a very totally different timing with the vocals, like the 4 on the floor where I was.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have considered that the one, but it works very well in what she was doing.
Yeah, I liked how she repurposed like the way his vocals were sitting. Like she put it off by like a quarter note or like a half note or something. So it like repurposed it, but it was like consistent.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel wrong. And then when it dropped into the beat, it actually was like, oh, this is really cool. Like I love when the remixes feel new. Like they're not just the same song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it felt different. So
100%.
that was really cool. Shout out to Alex. Nice work. I'm pointing at the live stream. She's not here, but not this this camera. All right. Up next we got Dash. Is Dash in the building? Hey, we got Dash in the building. This is Dash over here. Also, get to know each other. You know, you guys are all producers, like-minded individuals. This is a good spot to be. Let's check it out. Dash. I want to hear what happens next, real quick.
Agreed.
The new chords. It's a shame to cut it off because it's so good, but shout out to Dash.
Yeah.
I gotta be fair. I gotta be fair to everybody, but I'm so glad we waited for that second half. That was so sick.
Yeah, I really enjoy that, man. I love the musicality you brought to that. I really like how much you played. Like, so those pitchy vocals at the beginning, those were my vocals as well. Yeah, dude. Like, I couldn't even tell those were mine. Those sounded great. I was like, yeah, I really like it, dude. That was awesome.
This is honestly it's probably my favorite one so far. Like very, very musical, very well produced.
Yeah.
It's tight. It feels very tight. Like, how long have you been producing? There you go.
Nice.
See, 7 years pays off.
And you play the bass on that. Are you playing the bass or is that a sample? What is that? Okay.
It kind of sounded like MIDI to me, but
Yeah.
like in a fun way. Like, I mean, if it's a real bass, that's
It's
awesome
like-
too. But like, it's tough to pull off fake live
Fake
instruments.
slappy. Yeah, because it was kind of like slappy.
But
and that's
if you
why I
do
was
it
like,
in a fun way, then it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. Either way, whether it's real or not, I liked it. Like,
I'm gonna follow you after this. I'm gonna get that answer. But
it's like I'm gonna find out. All right, one more time for Dash. Dash is killing it.
it was great, killer.
Up next, we got X Queen. Is X Queen in the building? Let's go. X Queen, formerly known as Queen Regine. I like that she just went with the X Queen. It's like part 2. All right, let's go.
Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try to cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try to cause no problem, baby, can we just move along? Right here by my side, she said don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try and cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try and cause no problem, baby, can we just move along? And can we go? When are we gonna get out of here? Back to reality. When are we, when are we, when are we, when? When are we, when are we, when are we, when? She asked me if I'm sick of her, I tell her, baby, what would I have to do to show you this will last for? Right here by my side, she said don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try and cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try and cause no problem, baby, can we just move along? And can we go? When are we gonna get out of here? Back to
Make some noise for Queen Regine, or ex-Queen.
X-Queen. I like that. I like kind of the trappy, like that, but not too big drums that you brought to it. They're nice and tiny. I like tiny drums a lot of the time, so that's fun. I liked it. I think I noticed that did you do the drums to the vocals originally? Is that how you did it, or how did you start this? Yeah. So I liked how you lined that up. I think the chords were slightly off from those two, but I liked what you were doing, and I totally see the vision. So it was great.
I think, yeah, warping, just like go deep on like warping. Maybe if you find like a YouTube thing, or like if you can catch me in the hallways, I'll talk to you about it. Cause like that's really all it is just getting all the audio into time. And it's tough with his stems were actually like, I also made a remix, and it was kind of like a mystery, like solving a mystery, because first of all, there was no BPM listed. So we had to figure that out, which is, I think it's cool to like not tell us, and we got to figure it out.
My bad, y'all. I'm sorry.
So it was, I think it was 135.
We could. I don't know it off the top. I'm
He
as
doesn't even know.
clueless as you guys. We could
It was like 130 or whatever. Something
between 136 and 142.
It was something
somewhere in that
weird.
range, yeah.
It was weird. And then also there was like a millisecond of like silence, which is probably like, how the master of your track is.
Yeah.
But that also throws off all the timing. So yeah, so it's a lot of like, it was tough. Like even for me, like trying to figure out a remix, it was tough. So the way that to accomplish what you need to accomplish is like the Ableton warping. So just making sure everything is in time with like your project. And that's like step one, because it's hard to do anything if it's not in time with the project. So yeah, he threw a curveball at you and you handled it as best you could. So yeah, it's not, I mean, yeah, I hear the progression. I like that you kept it tight too, because I feel like you've done almost every chop shop. So shout out to you. And you made it, 2 minutes. I'm still cutting it off because I don't want to be like unfair, and around 1 minute is technically the rules, but you got it down to 2 minutes, so that's cool. Like you're kind of thinking more concise. So yeah, I like it.
Great job.
All right, up next we got Side Streets. Side Streets here. Hey, Side Streets. Okay, hold on. We got a.
Sorry to everyone who had
Bogey.
to figure out the BPM, by the way. I just want to
Let
apologize.
me see if we have the alternate. Oh, damn! You got the copyright strikes and everything.
It's funny.
I think
Probably these AI scanners, like they probably scraping it for something.
Oh, we got the Dropbox, so that's good. All right, Side Streets. Let's go.
She asked me if I'm sick of her, I tell her
Nice.
I really like that. I like how you match kind of the soundscape of my instruments in what you were doing additionally. Like your bass was kind of similar to the Reese that I had.
So every single thing in there except for the bass line is straight from the stems. I didn't use anything else. I recorded a live bass for that bass line and then did put a serum punch under it to give it like a hit on the one.
Yeah.
The melodic line in the end was your Reese bass up an octave and low pass filter.
Oh, okay.
Your Reese bass melodic idea is like a motif on the but yeah, everything in there was taken. Like I took the drums and cut all the samples out, put them into the drum rack, and then just made them.
Dude, that's awesome. I love it. Yeah, I really liked the repurposing, especially at the wubs, like the way you had the wubs coming back in a different way. Like, we didn't show it in the breakdown, but that's another one of those racks that I've made. It's called my Wub Rack 3000, but that's my
Wub Rack 3000.
I've used that for years, and it's a really fun little just like make swamps and whoops and all those fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, sounds like a nice, cool, tight remix that's like, it used like it felt like I didn't know that it was using all the stems or only the stems, but it felt like the stems were well used, but it didn't feel like just the same song. It felt like a new song, so it was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it came out sonically. Sonic identity was stuff that I feel like what it sounds like.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. I look, dude. I couldn't tell you played the bass. The bass sounds killer, dude. That's awesome. I really like the blend of like getting that serum-y sound with the live instrumentation. I'm a bass player too, so I appreciate it when you do that.
All right.
Yeah, one more time.
One more time. Yeah, let's keep it moving for Side Street. Yeah, Side Streets. Okay. Let's make sure we're on my account. Otherwise, we're gonna get ads. Let's see. This one. Okay. Up next, we got Chocolate Cake. Is Chocolate Cake here? Chocolate Cake. I don't think she's here, but she's.
Frosting or what?
I don't know. It looks like it over here. Probably. Oh no!
Oh, no.
I'm in the wrong account. Hold on. See. I knew
Party
this was gonna-
foul.
Party foul. Oh, it's still gonna let it. Oh, let's just play it. Whatever. I'll switch it on the next one. Hey, nice work, Chocolate Cake. Give it up, Chocolate Cake. You guys were feeling that last part, huh? The
That was
grimy
cool.
stuff.
I read the comment. She said she's down in the Caribbean right now, so I like it. That's a great place to be. But I really like the song. I like the vibes. I like kind of like the like grimy kind of bass that she added. Like it was, yeah, it was very like Berlin. You know, I don't know where I am or who I am, but I'm in the music. It's the vibe. But I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I've heard this is Catherine. She's submitted to a lot of chop shops, and she started at the school as like complete beginner. So it's really cool to hear her progress. Like she's always kind of every submission is just getting better. So shout out to Catherine. Shout out to Chocolate Cake. We got some fans here in the front. So good work. All right. Up next we got DJ OA. OA. Let's see. Is DJ OA here? What the fuck? All right, let's see if we can fix this here. What's happening? I'm just gonna quit this and then start a different. One sec. Technical difficulties. Make sure I'm on my account and then no ads.
So how everyone's doing tonight? You good?
Okay, so we're on my account and then we got DJ OA, like the letter OA. Just in case you're wondering.
I wonder if that's happening.
I want you to know the power of the underground. I want you to know the power of the underground. I want you to know the power of the underground.
All right, make some noise for DJ OA.
I like that. It was another one of these like darker ones. I thought the TV sample was cool, and I like the use of the wubs. I think that was the main sample that they used.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't really hear your stuff in there.
I think it was the wub for the bass line. That was
Is OA here? No. Okay.
no, but that was my guess of what they sampled. But I like it. It was cool.
Yeah, I thought the beat was cool. Definitely like nice dance party vibe. I wasn't sure exactly what parts of your song they used, but other than that, yeah, really cool.
100%.
All right, let's move on. We're a little more than halfway through here, so I think. Where's my? Give me one sec here. Anybody have any questions for Owen while I figure this out? Any? Yeah.
What's up?
I was wondering, were we supposed to just use the stems that you gave us? I thought we were just limited to like that sound pattern.
Oh
No, you can.
You could
it's
have
more
added
like
to it or done whatever. But yeah, if that's the way you interpreted it, that's cool.
that's even cool. That's
Yeah,
what he did. It
He
kind of like.
homie did over.
Excuse me?
But if like I have a song, but if my friend created the beats,
It has nothing to do with this remix competition.
what?
This is a remix competition. We remixed. Did you remix his song? Oh. Yeah, you can definitely hang for sure, but we're not gonna play like random songs. It's just remixes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe next. There's other events here where we do that, just not tonight. Yeah, there's other events here with like open format kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Then moving on, we got. I think we got like 6, 7, 8. That was an accident. It's probably like 8 more actually. HL3 is HL3 here? No? Okay. If you guys want to continue the conversation in the back, you can, but we gotta respect the people that came with their remixes. Okay. You're in the front row. Okay. Here we go. Okay. HL3 not working. Let me find the. Let's do the next one, and then I'll find this one. I'll come back to this one. All right. Let's see. Joss. Oh, let's go. Am I saying that right? Joss, the physicist? Jazz. Okay, cool. Jazz, the physicist. Let's go. Thank you for coming. Let's turn this up. Let me give you a proper intro here. Nice.
I like your use. So hearing that you thought you could only use the sample pack, I like what you did with it. I like how you chopped the drums, and I like the pitching of the vocals. Like that was cool. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys want to support, you're welcome to stay here, but don't talk over people's stuff, please.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is cool. I think like there's a lot of really cool elements, like especially like this back half when that like cool like beat starts. And I feel like if I was like in a production class, I would be like, let's lock in on like the theme and like maybe that's the theme and we just do that kind of like this part right here. I really like this part. Let me turn it down in case I don't know how. Yeah, this part's like, I feel like if that's kind of like, yeah, I mean, I like how it comes in, but I also feel like if the whole track was like starting us off with that and then we kind of like develop that could be a really cool idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like if I took it like out of the 1 minute format and like expanded it so it turns into something, I feel like I kind of.
Hell yeah. But I also appreciate that you stuck to the rules and you did 1 minute. So Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, one more time for Jas the physicist. Not Mariah the scientist, but Jas the physicist. All right. No thugger. All right, let's go. Dehan, are you here? Oh, Dehan, sorry. Yeah, I was confused, but oh, nice. Bro's popping, bro.
She asked me if I'm sick of her, I tell her, baby, what would I have to do to show you this will last forever? It's gonna last forever. She asked me if I'm sick of her, I tell her, baby, what would I have to do to show you this will last forever? Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try cause no problem, baby, can we just move along? Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. Never try cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be strong. Never try cause no problem, baby, can we?
Nice.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. That was great. I really, the ones where you bring more melodics to it, I'm always impressed. Why? Because I'm not a theory guy. So when you bring unique theory and new melodics to something that I created, it's very exciting for me. And like, hearing my song in that different way was very fun. I really like the brightness and like the bubbliness and like that kind of like. I think it's jerk, but not really. Like I don't like that style of trappy stuff. I do that type of stuff, but I do a lot of the darker stuff. So to hear one of my songs on the brighter side is a lot of fun. So I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, how long have you been producing for?
9 years now.
Nice. See, there's always time, guys. The guys who are not the people that are really killing it. When you ask that question, I already knew he's gonna say a lot of time because you could tell. Like it shows. It's just like very, very pro status. I also, I love the beginning. I love how it started with like the jerk beat kind of stuff. I think being like relevant is a big deal as far as like being a producer because, we can make these beats in our head of like, because I fall into this trap too where I'm like, I think it's cool, but there's not really like a market for it and people aren't really dancing to that right now. So to make something like like this first part is like classic jerk beat stuff, which is pretty like modern and like taking over like TikTok, like it's really cool to hear like that, like on this beat. It's like, it's very like, I don't know, something about like the zeitgeist of like everyone kind of agrees like this is cool right now, and you're like, yeah, it is cool. Like let's do that. Like
yeah, I really fuck with it. It definitely makes my song a lot more TikTok friendly. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
If one version's gonna blow up, it's gonna be this one.
What's up? Yeah. Oh, it's on the door over here. Yeah. I think it's 1974. So yeah, as you guys leave, if you want to go to the bathroom, there's a door code for the men's and women's on the door. and then it's just down the hall. So yeah, that's totally fine. It's probably people had that question also. So
And did you play the guitar in that, or is that a sample? Oh, it's a MIDI actually. Oh, nice. Yeah, the MIDI sounds great. I really like it. Yeah, dude, killer. And you work in Ableton? Yeah, I can.
Nice.
Fire.
do you live in New York? Are you from here? Or?
No, actually,
How did you hear about this?
Oh, you saw it on the app?
Hell yeah. Cool.
That's awesome.
We need more Dayhounds in the building, man. You're killing it. All right, next up we got Leo. Is Leo here? Hell yeah, let's go. Nice.
Yeah, that was fire. Very like video gamey in the best way of oh yeah.
Let's
Clap
give him a
first,
round of
clap
applause
first,
for
sorry.
Leo.
I'm so
We're too
excited to talk about
yeah,
it.
to talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited to say I like it, but yeah, I really the vibes very. It reminds me of like one of these like kind of cuter games. I played this game recently. This is super niche, called Super Battle Golf. It's like this popular game that just came out, and the music reminded me of that, which is just like fun, cutesy vibes blended with just like that kind of electro poppy style of like the swing. I really like it. It was a fun direction to take the track.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I think it's interesting because you're just like sandwiched right next to Daehan, and like it's like these are both amazing, right? Like it's just hearing two really, really top tier beats next to each other. Yeah, I feel like I come from kind of like the LA beat scene of like the whole like this whole event is kind of based off of what I used to do with my producer collective called Team Supreme like 10 years ago in LA. And this reminds me of like those Team Supreme beats, just like simple 1 minute like flips, like clean, simple like beats, like fun stuff that like you could like rap to or something, like it's really cool.
Yeah, I like how it was static. Like you did the flip, you made it work, and you got the rhythm, and you just locked it in for the minute. And I like that. Like you weren't trying to do too much within that, and I think it sounds great.
Yeah, and I'd rather be left wanting more. Like I think it's better to be like, oh my god, please make the 3-minute version, rather than like making a 3-minute version and we're like, like okay, we got the gist of it, right? It's like no, like I want to hear the 3-minute version. Like that's fire.
Yeah, great job.
Another round of applause for Leo. All right, and up next we got how do you say this? Chiro Fafa. Are you here, Chiro Fafa? Did I say it right? Hell yeah, Chiro Fafa. Let's go.
Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. She asked me if I'm sick of her, I tell her, baby, what would I have to do to show you this will last forever? Never try to cause no problem, baby, I'm just trying to be. Never try to cause no problem, baby, can we just back to reality?
Nice.
That's fire. That's fire. That one was really creative. I really liked the transition where you did the evers into the pads. Like I really fucked with that transition. I like the brightness. Like I keep saying this, but I make dark music, so when people brighten up my music, I'm always like, oh, this is so different. But I really like this. It was really cool.
Yeah, I think musically and like, just production wise, like it's amazing, right? I think, maybe hearing it in this room might be a little bit like different because I think this room is not the best mixing room, but compared to the other like 15 beats we've played so far, I feel like it is a little bright, and I think you probably know that. Like, what did you feel like? Oh shit! Like,
I was like, I don't know how to. I want to keep the timbre, but I didn't know how to.
it's so close. Like one more pass at it, and like. It's incredible. I mean, the music part is incredible. It's just a mixing thing, right? So just beef up the bottom part, like the bass, and then, yeah, like it's there. It's really cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, man.
Yeah, this room's rough. Okay, Oscar Ciudad. Is Oscar here? I don't think Oscar lives in New York because he's contributed to a bunch of these. He actually won first place a couple times, but I don't think he's ever been here live. So I'm assuming he lives elsewhere. But shout out to Oscar.
That's kind of a flex.
Yeah,
he hasn't showed up in person. He's won multiple.
I just assume he doesn't live in this country or something. But he's won, I think, twice. So he's killing it. Like. Let's give it up for Oscar Ciudad. This is actually really short for him. A lot of times he'll turn in like 5-minute beats. So this is he got it down to 2, which is good.
I respect it. Yeah, I like it. I think that I like the vibes of the drums and like the way that like the rhythm was just locked. I really like that, and I like the depth of the soundscape in the drums. I really was a fan of that, and I felt like the part that he chopped made it feel like it was building a little bit. Like I was kind of waiting for it to drop from that chop particularly, but I really liked that building energy. I thought it was going to end up somewhere else.
I think Oscar, like I've heard a lot of his tracks, but at this point, because he submitted to almost every chop shop, and like he's like a progressive techno guy, so it's never like a huge switch up. It's just like he just keeps growing and growing and growing, and like his mixing is always just like I think the thing that stands out is he sounds like a pro techno producer,
100%.
So
100%.
yeah, I'm always impressed with his mixes, but yeah, I see your point as well.
Exactly.
One more time for Oscar. Nice work. Okay, we got a couple more here. Up next, we got Xenopus. Shout out to Xenopus. I think Xenopus is submitted to every single chop shop, so let's go. You got comments and everything.
That was dope.
work.
That was really cool. Really
Nice
cool.
work.
Yeah. I fucked with the modulation on the vocals, and I really liked the bass. I think that was new sound design for the bass that didn't sound like my basses, so I fucked with the sound design. It was matched it soundscape wise. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I was a fan. That was cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of his beats at this point, and I think like the fun thing about him is like he's always it sounds like he's having fun, you know,
Yes.
like every submission from Xenopus, like look how many tracks this motherfucker has. He has 217 tracks on SoundCloud. Like he's doing it for the love of the game, you know, like this guy loves making music, and I think that comes through, you know. It's just like it's really fun to hear someone who's just like enjoying it. So
Cool,
yeah,
he also put it out. Like he literally
just put it
posted
out,
it. He
too.
was like, all right, whatever.
I'm glad you're cool with that.
Where's my name, dude? Where's my credit?
Where's my points, dude? All
I need
right.
my 15%.
All right, we're gonna go back to the one that didn't work before. We got the backup link, thankfully. So HL3 is HL3 here. You're probably on the stream or something, but the SoundCloud link didn't work, but we got the backup link. Shout out to you for setting us the drive. Oh no! Okay, if you're watching, you got 3 more submissions before you gotta let me access this. Okay.
Also, if anyone wants to submit who's here in person who hasn't submitted yet, please send it to Dane at 343 Labs.
Yeah, you got like 2 more minutes.
Right now, yeah, you got 2 minutes.
I guess I'll request access. That's all I really need.
Yeah, just
HL3, if you're on the stream, please go grant me access. Okay. Other than that, we got 2 more. One of them is mine, but let's do Dechettes. Dechettes. Did I say it right? Yeah. Hey, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Let's go. Nice.
It's clean. I like that. It was dark. I really love the switch up with the snares, like the Afro beats kind of like vibes. Love it. Very much my like. That's kind of what I've been on. A little more like this is more techno-y. I do a little more like electronic-y stuff, but like this vibe of like the deep kicks and then the nice, just like very rhythmic snares. I love the balance.
Yeah, I had a ton of tech, so I mix on just like shitty headphones, and I had a ton of texture in the mid range, and I cranked the sub definitely too much and squashed the mix of it because there was like so much synth texture and like little percussions in the mid range. But the only thing I added from your stems was the snare. Everything else was just chop samples and stuff that I just threw in like dub techno processing chains basically.
Cool. Yeah, dude, that sounds awesome, man. I really fuck with it. Yeah, if you want to send it to me, I can listen on headphones another time so I can hear the mid range.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I liked how much you flipped it. Like, I feel like it's not just like, you know, changing 1 or 2 things and leaving it alone. It's like, I'd always prefer a track that's just like, hey, let's do a whole new thing and then make it feel different. So I like, you know, for what that is, like, you did a good job. It's nice.
Yeah. And actually, the cover art is actually a black and white drawing that I did myself. So your cover art actually matches my vibe very well for that too. So that's fire.
Hell yeah. I made a beat too. I wasn't gonna like necessarily play it, but I guess this is the last one in case.
I think Seth sent his.
Oh hell yeah! Well, let me play mine first, and then I'll play yours.
Oh hell yeah, but no. up, dude?
Thanks.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, I have sympathy for you guys. This room is rough, right? Like when I'm hearing that clap, I'm like, oh, fuck. So
Yeah.
the mix in here is not great, but yeah.
Don't worry, I'm an engineer. I know how to judge mixes based off space. But
Okay.
you know, I really like this, dude. I think that I love the ascending melody that you added. Like it added a nice building vibe. I really like the transition to your drop and your bass line. It's funny. This is very similar to something that like I would make myself. So I very much like how you kept the energy of what the soundscape and the style that I was kind of on. I could tell you took your style and kind of brought it into my world a little bit, which I appreciate.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. So because we're waiting on one more person to submit, I can just show you because this is my computer. So, yeah, I'm stoked on this one. I low key want to talk to you about how to put this out, but
Yeah.
I'm feeling this one a lot. Let me see if I can mirror this. Hold on. Oops, I gotta make sure we don't show this thing. Okay, Ableton. Okay.
Yeah, some of these were really good. I was like, maybe we could put one or two of these out, you know? So if you had a really good time working on it and you were like, I really like my thing, talk to me. I'm here for a conversation.
Yeah, so I mean, the one I just played is basically the last one. I think we got one more submission coming in, but usually what we do after this is kind of just turn it into like a little meet and greet, kind of like party. I have my USB. If anybody else has their USB, we could hop on the decks, get rid of the chairs, and party. But yeah, like schmooze, meet each other. You guys are all like-minded individuals who make beats, and I think another thing I always preach in my classes is like, success is kind of in music comes from like your community. So like you can be the best producer in the world, but if you're not like meeting your friends and kind of building like a little community, like it's really hard to stand out just completely alone. So this is a great opportunity to meet each other as well.
Dude, your project's so colorful.
Yeah, let me see if this might go crazy on the CPU. I'm gonna just get rid of. So I only use 2 of your stems. I use your vocals, basically 2 vocal stems. I got rid of all your other shit.
It's
Yeah, this thing was basically just this. I think the way I made this was, it's actually a really cool way I made this. Like I did like this, I built like this giant chord. It's just all the notes in the scale basically. And then I put an arpeggiator on it. And then I automated the release time down here. And then I recorded it. So, oops, hold on. So it's just the release time, like getting shorter. And then I was like, I kind of like that, but I just wanted like an audio version of it. So then I printed it to audio and then put OTT, baby.
Back to our
Back to OTT. Shit, let me turn this off. And then I resampled this like little piece. This becomes like the drop later, like this little thing. Clap is way too loud, but so it's just an 808 with shaper box on it.
Nice.
This thing is basically doing all the work. This is like doing the volume and stuff.
Cool.
Right. And then I basically was like, okay, I'll do it again, but if you get the EQ8, this is some very specific Ableton shit. If you put the scale to 200 and boost frequencies, he kind of pulls out like notes. So it made like a harmony kind of.
Yeah, just route that resonance.
Just and then I put a limiter. Just because it's when you do this, it gets kind of sketchy because you're basically like blasting this frequency that's gonna like probably hurt your ears. So I was just like, let's just put a limiter so we don't. I just want the note. I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. You know, like.
Also with bass, like once you get below like 250, that can mess with phase. So limiting it also can help just avoid phase issues.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
It's great. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't. I think this is high enough where it wouldn't be a problem.
So what he was doing on that shaper box that he was talking about, that's what we were doing with LFO1 in Serum earlier. So that modulation of the sound shape, he was talking about the LFOs in Serum earlier. He's doing the same thing in shaper box, just using an external instrument rather than part of the synth.
And if I turn it off, it's literally just an 808. Like, so it's just an 808, and then you put this on, and it does all this other cool shit. Like,
yeah, the noise and the drive combo is crazy. Yeah.
So this is doing like the beat, and I'm automating the rate, and then I'm making it hella loud.
Just bring out so much high end.
Yeah, I was stoked on this one.
Yeah, that's dope. I really fuck with it.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Did you send your? Okay, cool. Last but not least, we got
Mr. Sephrael.
Sephrael. I like that name. Ooh, it's an untitled link.
Shout out
Our
Dan
first,
Show
our
and the
first
boys at
untitled link. This is the one we should be using. I need to get on this website. This website's sick.
It's great.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I really like that, man. I love the rhythm. Like the drums were super like snappy and poppy. I was a big fan of the vibe of that, and then also I like how the vocal chop played into that rhythmic balance. I think it sounds great, dude. Definitely like not how I would have chopped myself, but I really like it.
You guys know each other?
Yeah, this is my like close homie.
No, yeah, just fire, dude.
I produce all his music. So.
No, it's super, super clean. Like I thought, like I like the way you chopped it. I think it all made sense. I like the mix. It just felt really clean, and like it's interesting because like this is the first link we got from this website. I was kind of joking, but like this is called Untitled, right?
Yes, Untitled.
And it's kind of like the move. Like it just feels different. Like when you watch it, like a Dropbox link versus SoundCloud versus this, like everything about the perception like is different, you know. Like, but
yeah, it sounds great. I know the dude who made the app. His name is Dan Show. They're based out here. They're based here in the Lower East Side.
Hang out.
Yeah, dude. They're great people.
No, it's really cool. Yeah, good work. Super good. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Yo, everyone who made a remix, I just want to like personally thank you because like this is the first music that I have ever put out with my voice on it. So the fact that before it's even out, it drops this Friday. It's not even out in the world. So the fact that you guys got your hands on it and actually took the time to make something with my art before it's out even in the world actually means the world to me. And I want to say thank you so much. So I really, really appreciate it.
So we're going to talk for a sec and just pick our top 3, and then if you win first place, you get some plugins and stuff. But like I said before, if you submitted anything, you already win, because that's the point, is just to get you guys, like, this is a music school, a production school, and it's really just about the muscle of like building the muscle of like producing, submitting, putting yourself like in this vulnerable position to be like talked about. Like, so I appreciate you guys so heavily. But yeah, give us a sec. We're just gonna like, I'll just put this over here. This is from our last. This will be our little background music while we talk, but this is from our last Chop Shop at SoundCloud, at the SoundCloud headquarters. Is there a... Eventually we get to like the Chop Shop part. anyways, I guess we can just do the first part because it's a DJ set. But yeah, check it out later. This is our last stream, and then you guys will be on tonight's stream because it's being recorded right now. So, all right, give us a sec to figure out who won, and then yeah, thank you guys. We'll party a little bit afterwards. We'll set up the CDJs and yeah, have a good time, meet each other. I'm just trying to set up like. All right, cool. Yeah, talk amongst yourself. You're the most important thing. Which one? This one?
I think that was my personal including my personal bias.
I think we should do honorable mention. R.I.P. This girl.
HL3. I'm so sorry.
I tried twice.
Yeah, you did.
Alright, so third. All right, guys. We got honorable. We're gonna do first, second, third, and then we had to do an honorable mention here for Leo. Leo, we can't give you nothing. This is amazing. We're gonna play Leo's beat. So honorable mention, Leo, fourth place basically, but third, whatever, close. All right, third place we got Chiro Fafa.
Right here by my side, she said, don't leave me alone. I'm always on the other side, just pick up the phone. She asked me if I'm sick of her, I tell her, baby, what would I have to do to show you this will last forever?
Congrats on third place. That's awesome. Dash. In second place, we got Dash. Where's Dash at? Hey, second place. All right, hold on. I just want to make sure everyone remembers these tracks because they're pretty fire. Make some noise for Dash one more time. And in first place, we got Dahan in the building. Let's go. Nice work, Dayon. Hey. Mine's not in the running. I'm not in the running.
He's not in the running. He's
That's biased. I can't be in the. And I still think all 3 or 4 of those are better than mine. But yeah, I appreciate it, but I'm not part of this.
yeah.
You can hear it again, but I played it a bunch of times already. I mean, this is just my random beat, but it's just a bass version of it.
Just play the bass. That's all we need to hear.
It's not that special. It's cool, but these guys I think spend a lot more time, and honestly, I think I would also place, even if I was in this, I would place those where I placed them. So, congrats to you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. I was a really fan of everyone's. I definitely have my own personal biases on like sound structure and everything. So if you were not placed, don't take it personally. It's not that I didn't like your stuff. I actually loved pretty much everything you guys did today. So I'm super grateful. Congratulations to the winners, and thank you guys so much for coming. Like dead ass.
Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, I'm gonna get some beats going over here, and then if there's anybody else that brought a stick, we can turn this into a little bit of a party vibe. We can stand up, move the chairs,
Let's rip it.
and probably stick here for another hour. So.